This is Calgary, a city of glass towers, sweeping winds, and warm hearts. It became a home, not just for me, but for many other people across Africa and the Caribbean. But beyond the skyline and the headlines, there are stories of Black lives, not just surviving, but thriving, building, creating, and connecting. This is Street Soul, the stories of Black Calgarians.
I'm Didi Duval. I'm from Cameroon. Yes, I came in Canada in December 2024. So I've been here for 7 months. Opportunity bring me to Canada. So I'm looking for a better life. I'm looking to achieve some goals. And I think I can reach that goal in Canada. I am a French native speaker. I am a francophone. I am learning English. So I am in Calgary, which is an Anglophone province. I am a student and I'm taking a program at CCIS. The program name is Building Maintenance Worker. Back to my home country, I was a maintenance technician. So now I am trying to get in the same field that I was doing in my country, which is maintenance. So the program I'm taking now at CCIS is Building Maintenance Worker. So after the program, I will get my 5th class power engineer. Yeah, that is my goal now. Déjà, je tiens à reconnaître que le fait d'être au Canada, c'est une chance pour moi. Et beaucoup veulent venir au Canada et n'y arrivent pas. Donc, si j'ai eu cette chance pour venir au Canada, si le gouvernement m'a donné ce privilège-là d'être ici, même si les choses sont difficiles, je vais toujours me battre afin d'apporter ma participation pour la construction de ce pays. Ma motivation, c'est ma famille. Yeah. Je veux construire ma famille ici, puisque j'ai immigré ici avec mon épouse et mes parents sont restés au pays. Donc, probablement, ma réussite ici sera une fierté pour mes parents et subvenir aussi à leurs besoins. Je vais commencer par la langue. La langue est la première barrière ici. Mais cette barrière, nous travaillons sur cette barrière parce que le gouvernement a mis en place des programmes qui aident les nouveaux arrivants pour l'apprentissage de l'anglais. J'ai fait un de ces programmes à la Cité des Rocheuses où j'ai fait 3 mois. J'ai appris l'anglais et c'est d'ailleurs cette petite formation qui m'a permis d'intégrer le programme que je fais aujourd'hui qui est effectivement aussi en anglais. Bien évidemment, le programme que je fais est aussi un programme pour les nouveaux arrivants, donc qui me permet, n'est-ce pas, d'apprendre des compétences pour être compétitif sur le marché de l'emploi canadien. Probablement, je dirais que c'est difficile pour un nouveau arrivant de trouver un emploi. C'est vraiment difficile. Et dans cette lancée, je vais aussi parler d'un programme que j'ai fait au TAIS qui s'appelle EYE. C'est un programme pendant lequel on nous apprend à faire les CV, comment se passent les entretiens et tout. Et parfois, à la fin, il nous aide à avoir notre première expérience. Donc, c'est grâce au TAIS que j'ai pu avoir ma première expérience au Canada. Et je pense qu'à partir de là, ça devenait un peu plus facile. Et je me suis rendu compte que c'est le premier emploi qui est difficile au Canada. Lorsqu'on trouve le premier emploi, les autres, ça va. Concernant le soutien que j'ai reçu lorsque je suis arrivé au Canada, plus précisément à Calgary, le premier soutien que j'ai reçu, c'est venant du CANAF, qui est une association d'accueil des nouveaux arrivants francophones. Ouais, le CANAF nous a entretenus. Je tiens à préciser que le CANAF, à travers la Cité des Rocheuses, me suivait déjà depuis le Cameroun. Lorsque j'ai eu mon visa et qu'on m'a donné la liste des services avant d'arriver, lorsque j'avais parcouru cela, j'avais vu le CANAF et je suis entré en contact avec eux. Donc, depuis le Cameroun, depuis le pays, ils m'ont donné des liens qui devaient me permettre à trouver la maison, trouver comment se passe pour le permis, plein de choses. Donc, j'ai appris beaucoup de choses avant de venir au Canada. Mais à mon arrivée au Canada, on m'a introduit, parce que je viens du Cameroun, il y a une forte communauté camerounaise au Canada, à Calgary plus particulièrement. Donc, on m'a intégré quand j'étais encore au pays dans les groupes de l'association des Camerounais. Et ils sont tellement organisés parce qu'il y a des groupes pour la recherche du logement, les groupes pour l'apprentissage de l'anglais, les groupes. Donc, on m'a intégré dans tous ces groupes-là. Et quand j'avais une question et que je posais, on me répondait. Et c'est un frère qui est venu me chercher à l'aéroport, toujours via le programme d'accueil des nouveaux arrivants de l'association des Camerounais. Donc, il est venu me chercher à l'aéroport quand je suis arrivé et puis il m'a accompagné chez moi. Et d'ailleurs, même j'ai passé ma première nuit, bien que j'avais déjà loué la maison, mais j'ai passé la première nuit chez lui parce que je n'avais pas reçu mon matelas. Donc, mon matelas est arrivé le lendemain. C'est dans l'association camerounaise. Je suis un membre actif puisque j'ai payé mes droits d'adhésion parce que j'ai été marqué déjà par le mécanisme qu'ils ont mis en place pour aider leurs frères qui viennent dans ce milieu. Donc, depuis mon arrivée au Canada, j'essaye autant que je peux d'apporter ma petite contribution pour que ce genre d'initiative ne s'arrête pas parce que j'ai bénéficié de cela et je pense que c'est quelque chose de très bien parce que quand nous quittons nos pays, nous faisons parfois deux jours de voyage. Donc, vous pouvez comprendre que nous sommes vraiment éloignés de notre pays. Alors, avoir une communauté telle que celle-là, ça fait que parfois, lors des réunions mensuelles, on se connecte et puis on se rappelle de l'environnement qu'on avait au pays et ça nous fait vivre vraiment des belles émotions. Actuellement, je ne suis pas très actif dans la communauté parce que, comme je vous l'ai dit au début, je suis étudiant et quand on étudie, ça prend vraiment beaucoup de temps. Mais dans l'avenir, je compte vraiment m'investir dans cette communauté pour essayer de donner à d'autres personnes ce que j'ai reçu gratuitement lorsque je suis arrivé au Canada. En tant que personne noire qui essaye de construire une carrière en Alberta, les expériences que j'ai eu à voir, comme je vous l'ai dit au début, j'ai eu ma première expérience à partir du Thaïs. Et je ne dirais pas que en tant que personne noire, ça a été difficile parce que au Thaïs, c'était commun. Il y avait plusieurs nationalités, blancs comme noirs, et puis il n'y avait pas de différence. Donc, quand il fallait faire des choses, tout le monde le faisait et quand il y avait des opportunités, on proposait à tout le monde. Donc, je pense que c'est plutôt ma capacité à répondre à un besoin ou bien à une opportunité qui me met là où je suis aujourd'hui. Je vais vous prendre l'exemple. Le programme que je fais aujourd'hui, qui est au CCIS, c'est un programme on accède par concours, indépendamment de la couleur de peau ou du pays d'origine. Du moment où vous êtes résident permanent, vous avez tous le même statut ou bien les mêmes droits. Donc, j'ai postulé, j'ai fait le concours, j'ai démontré mes capacités que j'avais pour intégrer le programme, j'ai montré mon background et j'ai démontré ma capacité, mon niveau d'anglais puisque le programme était aussi en anglais et par la grâce de Dieu, on m'a accepté dans ce programme et je suis actuellement dans ce programme et je tiens à vous dire que le programme se passe très bien parce que c'était difficile au départ puisque c'était en anglais, mais il y a des professeurs qui accompagnent, qui supportent, il y a l'administration au CCAS qui est là pour tout. Donc, je pense que tout est mis en place pour aider le nouveau arrivant à sa sortie et à mieux s'intégrer, selon mon expérience. Je me sens soutenu, je me sens aimé même. Je me sens aimé parce que je pourrais dire que dans mon environnement, que ce soit chez moi, avec mes voisins, que ce soit à l'école, avec mes camarades de classe qui sont de diverses nationalités, de diverses origines, ou que ce soit dans un volontariat où j'ai eu à assister avec d'autres personnes, l'intégration a été simple. Selon mes objectifs à long terme, je dirais que actuellement, je fais un programme de Building Maintenance Worker au CCIS et au thème duquel je vais avoir mon 5th Class Power Engineer. Ok, mon rêve, c'est de devenir First Class ou Second Class. Mais je sais que ça va me prendre du temps et de l'expérience. Donc, après mon 5th Class, je vais essayer de trouver un emploi. Et ensuite, Je vais voir dans quelle mesure passer mon fourth class, third class, second and first. Yes, l'Alberta étant une province en construction, je pense qu'on a besoin des gens, des maintenanciers, des building maintenance workers, on a besoin. Et je pense que c'est par ce canal que je vais apporter ma participation ou ma contribution pour la construction de Calgary, de l'Alberta et plus grande du Canada. Alors, si tout se passe comme je veux, après l'obtention de ma certification et des différentes certifications que je vais avoir, je compte créer mon entreprise et beaucoup plus m'investir dans la communauté afin que des gens puissent bénéficier des éléments que j'ai pu bénéficier lorsque je suis arrivé. Parce que s'il n'y avait pas ces éléments, là, ça aurait été plus difficile que maintenant. Ça aurait été plus difficile. Parce que même la formation que je fais actuellement est financée par le gouvernement. Je ne débourse aucun sou pour cela. Donc moi, je pense que c'est une très, très bonne opportunité pour mettre à niveau nos compétences. Le conseil que je peux donner à quelqu'un qui se trouve dans la situation dans laquelle je me trouve actuellement, c'est de ne pas baisser les bras. Parce que nous avons quitté nos pays d'origine, nous étions déjà actifs sur le marché de l'emploi. Donc, il est vraiment difficile de revenir et de rentrer sur les bancs et ne pas gagner de l'argent. Parce que quand on vient de nos pays, on vient avec beaucoup de rêves, on vient avec des exploits. Et on se dit parfois qu'on va atteindre ses rêves ou bien ses exploits en un laps de temps. Parfois en 2 mois, 3 mois. Parfois, la réalité est très différente à ce que nous rencontrons aujourd'hui. Donc, je veux tout simplement dire de ne pas baisser les bras, de continuer et de savoir que une vie se construit sur le long terme et non sur le court terme. Pour moi, le succès signifie s'épanouir professionnellement, s'épanouir familièrement et passer du temps avec sa famille, ses enfants, aller en vacances, avoir les moyens de le faire et bénéficier d'un bon système de santé.
Through diverse experience, we witness the journey of a newcomer, embracing change, overcoming challenges, and above all, sticking on to hope. His voice is the testament of resilience and the power of growth. This next chapter is about transformation. The moment when our young professionals choose not just to grow, but to open doors for the others, to create a purpose and create an impact. Join me as we meet Eddie, the inspiring young Nigerian CEO behind Eddie Haircuts.
My name is Eddie Upaka, the owner of Eddie Hair Planet Incorporated. I'm a Nigerian Ukrainian. I live here in Calgary, Alberta. I've been in business for more than 15 years. I moved from Ukraine to Canada due to the war in Ukraine. So I lost everything I had in Ukraine. I transited to a new country, Canada, and it was not an easy process. It took so much out of me because the life I had in Ukraine, I lost everything practically. And moving to Canada wasn't a planned journey. So it was so challenging for me. And when I reached Canada, to the city that embraced me, Calgary, I saw an opportunity and that inspired me to tap in. The community I met here and inspired me, and the opportunity I saw. And I felt that I'm always determined to create a space that can accommodate inclusivity and a community. So I felt there is something that was lacking here that I have to bring to the table. That was what really inspired me launching a business here in Calgary, Alberta. I'm into hair business. I own 2 barbershop and salon in Calgary. And our aim is to make people look good and transform lives. That's what we've been doing since I came here. The values that guides my works are basically inclusivity and diversity, and community enforcement, I tried as much as possible to make sure that I create an environment that everybody gets to discover themselves and redefine their purpose in life. So coming to Canada and landing in Calgary really propelled me or inspired me with the things I saw and the people I met, really make me realize that there's so much embedded in this place and we need to give back to the society. So I felt that going back into business will be one area that I can give back to the community. You see, coming into the Black community here, I realized that we are not really doing much and we still have a whole lot to do to compete in the entrepreneurship space, landmark. And we have to create that inch. And I felt that as a Black person, yes, we have a little bit of deficiency in a bit that the Black person experience. But how can we bridge that gap? So I come in standing as a bridge between the Black community and the other people. So that's why I try to bring in that inclusivity and diversity in what I do. My biggest strength is ability to learn and be committed at what I do. Because if you're not committed in anything you find your hands doing, you can't do your best, you can't give your best. So I'm always committed, and that alone fuels the desires in me to do more. Racial barrier has not really been a problem to me because I've lived in other part of the world that I try to do my best. I don't care what the other person thinks about me, if I'm Black or you're white or whatsoever. I don't allow it to affect me. So I give the best and my services are being accepted by everybody. So it has never been a problem to me. Moving into a new space, coming into a new country, Canada, from Ukraine, and losing everything was a very difficult process for me because I already had a life that so much was established. And then I woke up one day, I realized that everything I had was gone. And then coming to Canada with nothing. And then starting again, the challenges were meeting up with the standard of living here. And first I was confused. What should I do? What can I do? Should I go into my profession as a lawyer because I have a PhD in law? Or do I need to do business, And then coming without nothing. You see, starting a business takes a process, you need the financial backing that I didn't have. So I now sat down one day when I realized that, the way forward to go in a system like this is entrepreneurship. So it took a while for me to start something, but it was a process. But I started it and then today we are here. The most important thing is determination. When you know what you want, you know how to go about it. You see, I was just determined to make a difference. And then when I saw the opportunity, I kept it running, and I was able to meet the right set of people. When you know what you want, you know the right set of people to meet, and you know the right conversation to have. And then the people I met here, a whole lot of them actually propelled me, helped me in a way to achieve whatever I've achieved in a short period of time I've been here. This is the place that welcomed me, that accepted me, and then it has been a place that has so much to offer. If you're a business enthusiast, when you go to somewhere, you will see the opportunity that place holds. So coming into here, I've been doing business for many years. So coming here, I could see the opportunity that Alberta, Calgary has, and I could tap into it. So it's been a huge blessing for me and the people around me, because with the little I got, I have been able to expand and bring people into the business. Because you see, I have a business that I've employed more than 15, 20 people that are working under me in a short period of time. So it means that the environment has enabled the business expansion and people are benefiting from it. Being a Black business owner has not been bad. It's been amazing because my business has opened the door for diversity and inclusivity. It has been able to cater for everybody from everywhere. And that patronage has been amazing, has been massive, and I will say that we're not doing bad at all. I'm always for service and service provision. My dream is for Eddie Hair Planet to be a household name and expand all over. And that is the way we can give back to the society. I want to give back to the society. I want to inspire other people to go for their dreams, to understand that they can make it. If someone like Eddie could come from a place of nothing to something in a very short period of time, it means that you too can do it. So whatsoever is your vision, you have to come out of the box and put it out there. Yes, the process might not be easy. It's never easy. It's never rosy. But persistence and commitment and continuity will definitely take you to that place that people will see you and appreciate the little things that you started yesterday. So my word to other people is just keep doing what you do. My words to people out there or younger generation is never give up. No matter where you find yourself, no matter the challenges you are facing, it's a story that will tell itself tomorrow. You see, so you never give up. Keep doing what you're doing. People might not see you. People might not recognize you. People might not realize what you're doing, but just keep doing, because one day, if you are in it and determined, the world will hear about you. They will hear about your story like mine. So I want to say, never you give up. Be committed at it and be selfless at it. And the world will recognize you one day. My message to you out there is, you can make it. You don't need to give up. The challenges will come, and then understand that entrepreneurship is the way forward in a system like this. If you want to break through, think business, discover yourself, and then derive the path to follow that will pay off for tomorrow. So just think out of the box. Think out of the box, and then you will make a difference.
Hope you enjoyed Eddie's story. A powerful reminder that with a lot of hard work and persistence, absolutely nothing is out of reach. Now let's turn the gear a little bit. Every community needs roads and bridges of success and influence. That's where our working professionals come. They carry the community pride in buildings, hospitals, schools, and offices. Join me as we meet Robert Doping, the CEO of Doping & Co.
My name is Robert Doping. I am a performance consultant, a capacity builder, a coach, and also a community builder in Calgary. I run a business called Doping & Co. Performance Consulting here in Calgary. Calgary has been home to me for a couple of years now, and having been in the community and done different things. I think one of the passion that I had was to be able to build and support other people. I've also been in management for the past 15 plus years. And one of the things I found that was a gap, especially within our community, was mostly to be able to build and support local organizations across Canada and not just Calgary. For me, that was a motivation to be able to not just support where I came from, but also support the Black community and Canada at large. I do quite a couple of things. One, I'm a certified coach from the International Coaching Federation in the US, which makes me, a coach capable of doing one-on-one coaching, group coaching, and leadership training. A big piece of my training also came from the Rotman School of Business Management in Toronto, which I learned strategy. And so a big part of what I would say I do is mostly strategy coaching. So I work with organizations, I work with companies, I work with leaders, I work with business professionals to be able to strategize, to be able to also build, succession planning. And a large part of that is mostly building local organizations to be able to achieve set goals and objectives. Yeah, originally I was born and raised in Cameroon, the west and central part of Africa, but I mostly grew up in Europe. I studied most of my life in UK, Sweden, Denmark, and then I moved to Calgary, Canada about 12 years ago. So Calgary has been home for me for 12 plus years now. One of the key values and principles which I say I walk the talk, be able to also support people walk that talk is excellence. I mean, being your best wherever you're put, however you're doing it. And it doesn't matter what you're doing, which means you could even be a cleaner, but you are the best at cleaning, where you are the expert where you belong. And also looking for the best strategies, working smart, and not just working hard, and growing in a way that one builds resilience, but two, it's able to set an example which you can leave a mark for others to follow. Yeah, I mean, the local community has been one of my motivating factors. I could say so far over the past couple of years, within the last 2 to 3 years, I have delivered more than 100 training webinars and workshops within the community, and that's within the Cameroon community, within the Black community, and within other communities, even within Asian communities. And part of this has mostly been on management and leadership of non-profit organization, as well as management of boards and succession planning. I mean, the Black community for me has always been that backbone. I mean, I'm a Black from my color and also from my origin. And I mean, part of that joy is for me to be able to empower and support even the youths, even, adults, even people within our kind that are striving to be able to make excellence, a part of their day-to-day activities, a part of their organization, and a part of that building block that will always create a legacy for the future generation. For me, the biggest strength that we carry, not just me, but the people I train and the people I support and the business that I lead, is resilience. I mean, we've gone through oceans, we've gone through countries, we've seen experiences. For me, I studied in Europe, I've studied in Canada, I also studied in Africa. Putting all of this together and getting to a country where you could be faced with challenges, maybe just because of your color, or maybe just because of your accent, or maybe just because of the way, you approach things that might be different from other people. It's a big piece of that resilience that makes me or the people I train and support stand out in the midst of any adversity that we could face, in a country like Canada. Yes, I would say so, simply because I'm within an industry that has, a little percentage of Black entrepreneurs. I mean, coaching, leadership training, especially within Canada, has a small proportion of Black entrepreneurs. So having that identity as a Black entrepreneur, one, helps me understand, the groundwork of how the Black businesses, Black organizations work. And so I use those practical tips and techniques when I do trainings, when I adapt, some of those workshops into how Black people operate. I think it stands out. That identity has also been a niche for me. And that's why I've been able to do a couple of workshops, trainings, and webinars within the Black community, because I understand it better than anybody that came from another community. Yeah, there are always challenges in every place you move. And I mean, like I said, I moved to Europe from Europe to Canada. One of the biggest challenges when I first moved to Canada was actually Canadian experience. Because having lived and worked in Europe for a while, having international experience, I still face those challenges because one, I needed to convert a CV to a resume, and two, I was faced with lots of employers who told me, you don't yet have Canadian experience. You don't yet have Canadian training. I mean, having a master's degree, having researched and all of that, I still face those challenges. But at least, I was still able to, show up and be able to prove my worth. And I think that helped me to where I am today. And I'm still using that as a buffer to be able to support other people to move forward. Despite those challenges, despite what we face, even as a result of our color, there's always light at the end of the tunnel, and you just need to show up. You just need to keep knocking those doors. They definitely will open. Calgary, Alberta has been home to me, like I said, for 12 plus years. And I mean, Calgary is a beautiful place. I mean, the landscape, the people, the community, a large community of Cameroonians, a very massive community of Black entrepreneurs as well. Diversity has been a big piece because maybe some other cities are not as diverse as Calgary. So just having that amount of diversity, having that amount of Black professionals that live in Calgary has been a major part. Before I moved to Calgary, I had lots of friends that were already based here. That also helped me to be able to settle. Maybe that was one of my reasons why I choose Calgary as home. And that piece and that trajectory has made me and molded me to where I am today. So I'm still very appreciative of the city, and I love it. Despite the poor weather, despite how it changes, it's still a beautiful place to live. Yeah, my vision is very simple. Empower as many people as possible, empower as many leaders as possible, touch as many professionals as I can, be able to make a difference, not just within the Black community, but within Canada. Be able to make a name for us, even though we're people of color, to be able to show that we're people of excellence as well, and that we can shake, we can move, and we can change things. And for me, that's the message I'll always give to even, young professionals coming up, people looking for opportunities, people wanting to grow, is that, be of excellence, be at the top of your game. And that speaks for itself. I mean, we can't keep calling, the racist card, and each time we say, oh, I'm not having a job because of my color. We need to stand out and be our best. And that being our best will always speak for us and will open doors that maybe nobody else can open for us. One big thing I would always say to the next generation, is not far from what I said before, is that keep being your best. Never let anybody play down on your color, play down on your background, play down on where your parents came from. Just do your best. I mean, your best always stands out. And keep knocking doors, which means don't give up. I mean, don't give up because I'm Black. Don't give up because I'm from Africa. Don't give up because I'm from the Caribbeans. Keep doing your best, and your best will stand out at excellence. And it's just like a player in a team. A good player never lacks a team. And we will keep being at the top, no matter what. I mean, I just mentioned something about Black excellence and resilience because one, I mean, as a Black, like I said, we should keep being at the top of our game, right? We are very skilled, we're very talented, but sometimes we look down on ourselves. And so I think that should be our watchword, is that we are really good. And despite all our struggles, despite the resilience, like I talked about, moving through places, traveling all the way from far away Africa or Europe, I mean, we're still good. We're still very good at what we do. And we should keep excellence at the top of our game. And that opens doors for us. That actually makes us stand out everywhere we go. Yeah, my advice to anybody watching my story or anybody listening to this video is keep being your best. Don't let anybody talk you down on what you're good at. Find your purpose in life and keep working at it. Keep refining it. Excellence is not about, not about what you think you're best at. It's about what you do every day. It's about how you refine it, how you shape it, how you craft it, and you always be at the top of your game. And if money is a goal, impact is a goal, you will definitely get there.
Robert's story reminds us that resilience and authenticity are timeless strength. And as he continues to shape his way, may you too find the sufficient courage to chase your dreams. These are just a few of the voices that make up Black Calgary. Each one different, but all connected by struggle, strength, and soul. This documentary is not the whole story. It's just a beginning, a spark to light more conversations, more visibility, and more pride. To all the Black Calgarians out there, from the students dreaming big to the experienced elder person holding it all together, your story matters. Your presence matters. This is Street Soul, rising, reflecting the stories of Black Calgarians.